in other
let's
news,
get back to real
exciting stuff with the Mariners. I am excited about this, but I'll let Kellen go.
Sam's getting a new jersey. Victor Robles, 2-year deal. I love it for two reasons.
Yes.
One, because he's been on fire for us. And two, I think he is so smart because he found a place that he can play the game well. He's outstanding here. I don't know why.
Everyone loves him too.
Why wouldn't we? I mean,
Yeah.
we don't get very many good players. We have gone a lot, but they're all like from like the ancient days.
Yeah.
But he's found something good here. He's only 25. I believe he's 25. 27. Sorry, 27 in
yeah.
May. I'm thinking of Julio.
Still,
But he, like currently for us, with playing for us from the Nationals, he's batting 303, 327, 450 slash line in 7 doubles and 3 home runs in 42 games in Seattle.
he's also a defensive like specialist.
He's been so
So,
good. He had the one
I mean-
dive. We went on Saturday. He had one dive that he like, he caught it and the glove hit the ground so hard it bounced down. We're like, oh, he had it though. And then he had
Yeah.
a really funny quote on.
Oh, I saw. He was like talking about his pet monkeys.
Well, he was talking
And
about
then
that,
he
and
was
then he was like,
running to
yeah.
go
Well,
get
then
a
he's
catch.
like, and then he's just like, hold up, got to make this play,
Yeah.
and starts running. And like, what?
Yeah.
But
Wild.
I love it because he's been really good. Him and I think the outfield is going to get like a nickname of like Triple R because you're going to get Randy, Robles, Rodriguez. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, it's not all last names, but it works. But I love it because, again, he has been good here. Why would you leave here? He's getting whatever it is, $9.75 million over 2 years. The deal includes $9 million, a $9 billion team option in the third year, plus another $2 million in bonuses. So you have him locked up for 2 years.
Potentially 3 too.
Which
so-
means you, and again, if you lock him up for 9 years, if say he continues the way he's going and he's 30, you get him for $9 million. That's a steal.
Yeah.
But so 1 year incentivizing him because $9 million is probably double what he's making, or 9.75. It sounds like you're gonna have him, Randy, and Rodriguez as your
For at
pretty
least
much,
2 years.
for pretty much your set outfield as long as arbitration and everything goes through with Randy. I just learned because I am dumb from Sam. Cal's here for another probably 2 years, 28.
20. He's He's an unrestricted free agent in 2028.
Okay, so we have him
Yeah.
for 4 years. So that's why you trade Harry Ford. I thought it was 26. I must have dyslexiaed that. But you have him. Justin Turner's. I mean, if you can get him a 1 year deal cheap, I mean, you might as well keep him back. I mean, he's 38, but why not? Your second baseman Polanco's gone, so you're gonna have to figure out that hole again. Probably.
I think
he's
I think
been on
we have
fire
Polanco
lately.
for next year too.
But it's a player or it's a team option for I think for $20 million, and you're not paying.
Oh
him
boy, 20 million. Yeah.
You're not paying him $20 million.
Let's see
or something
about
like
that. No, I'll find it. But
if you look up his contract, I believe that's what it is. It's like I think it's a team option, and I want to say no one's taking it.
a 12 million.
Yeah,
club
no,
option.
that's not going to happen.
Potentially.
Maybe, but probably not. He has been heating up as
Yeah,
of
we'll
late. He's
see.
been playing really well lately. So I'm going to say you have a hole there.
Wait, did you see that Polanco the double play?
Oh yeah, I was there. I was at that game. It might have been
That
the
was
double play
so
of the season.
cool. That was so exciting.
JP's, I don't know what his contract is, but he probably stays, or he's going to stay. I don't know what his contract is exactly. To be honest.
There's no way I would be surprised if he's not under contract, but I'll find out.
So you have him at short, third base. My guess is you would keep Rojas
For now. Oh yeah, we got JP for another 2 years.
What is he on? Like 10?
10,
Yeah.
like 10-2,
That's-
10.
I mean, for what you
yeah.
get out of him, that's fine. He needs to hit the ball a little better. I don't know if you keep Rojas. He's probably going to be kind of cheap. He's been. I mean, I think you keep him just as a
I
utility.
don't know where else
no
he
matter
would
what.
go. That's like he
Well, I
hasn't
think-
been like good enough to get like a good
Yeah,
deal,
but I think
like he
someone
hasn't
would-
been bad enough to like.
Yeah, I think someone would still take him though.
Oh no, he's a solid
And
major
he
league
can play
player,
everywhere.
So
He
yeah.
can play second, short, third, outfield. He can play everywhere.
Yeah. That's not to say I don't like him. I'm just saying.
No, I think you can keep him at short or second. I would be okay if he was your everyday
Yeah.
guy. And then Dylan Moore slashes at home ridiculous. On the road, he's literally about as good as
Garbage.
a bubblegum wrapper. But so you probably have a hole at third or second, which I mean you can fill. I mean like Ryan Bliss can play second. He's been good pretty much all year. Obviously, you have Colt. Why can't I think of his
Cole
last-
Young.
Young.
And Colt Emerson, I think is what. It
Yeah,
is.
they're both of them. The shortstops that probably could play third or second, and they're supposed. And the one I think it's Young just got called up to
Triple
the
A.
Aqua Sox.
Oh, that's
High A.
Yeah.
I think is what it is. So he's there. So it's like they're not in a bad spot. Obviously, they have a really good farm system. The biggest question mark, obviously, I believe Kirby is arbitration this year, and then you have If you do Kirby, I'm gonna look up Logan.
So
It's
yes.
one of them
Is
is
it pre-arb? Let's see.
San
No, it's
Antonio.
arbitration 1.
So then this next year, after this season for the next till 2027, arbitration 2, 3, and 4 for
Yeah, that's
Gilbert.
the only thing that's gonna suck is they will get paid because
Gilbert-
they've been good.
both of them are gonna get above
Yeah.
10, have to.
Yeah, pretty much.
And again, the nice thing is you have them until 2027. You know, you can again. Would it make me sad if you trade Castillo? Yes, but I could also see it because you can trade him for a bat and still
Yeah.
you can still have 4 really good pitchers.
And Emerson Hancock is serviceable. He's not great.
No, and if you can
but-
keep him and you can trade, you still can trade away your Harry Fords of the
Yeah.
world. You can trade, if you can package a Harry Ford, Mitch Garver for another bat. Obviously Mitch Garver's been really bad, which is unfortunate because that's not what we were hoping for. But they have options. The team
Yeah.
looks like they're going to be good
feel like-
again next year, but they just
They've set themselves up very well.
Jerry DePoto.
So-
Like I told everyone at the beginning of the year, for what Jerry DePoto has been handed, he has done an amazing job, and the players have not pulled through.
Yeah.
Again, who would have thought Mitch Garver would have had the year he had last year, and literally he's batting 160 or whatever he is.
Yeah.
No one would have
It's
bet on that.
horrible.
No one would have bet that JP would be batting 200. No one would have bet that Randy Rosarina would be terrible at the beginning of the year. Now he's on fire.
Yeah, and-
That Julio couldn't hit a home run. Like Julio was an MVP candidate for like 90% of the people. Like what Jerry has done, I don't have anything with. Now I think that more lays down to still with Scott Service.
Yeah, we're on the same page there for sure.
I think if we miss the playoffs this year,
yeah.
he gone. But like you said, you've definitely lined yourself up for. And the biggest thing that again we've avoided pretty much majorly this year is injuries. The pitching staff pretty much hasn't been injured except for Brian Wu.
Yeah.
Julio's just been injured for what, a week and a half ish.
He's probably he's missed quite a bit.
And he's back
JP's
yesterday.
missed a little bit.
JP's
but we've been
yeah.
able to like fill the gap.
Well, that's
which
what I
has
mean,
been
though.
nice.
But even like again, JP is like obviously a brash, which sucks. But he didn't really. He's been injured the whole year, and
Yeah.
there's a chance he's been throwing. Is
That'd be
what I fear the
cool.
rumor is, but I don't think. I would say no.
I doubt
Santos
it.
has been a really poopy one. That one has sucked.
Yeah, but
Um,
imagine him. Imagine this
and
next
they were
year,
all together.
Brash, Santos,
Yeah.
and Munoz.
Yeah,
That bullpen's
But that's what I'm
wild.
saying is like Santos will be back this year. He's going to be back. Brash is, but I'm just counting him out. But you have set
And that guy
yourself
that
up
just
to be
threw
really
last night, the rookie. He looked pretty solid. He had 2 strikeouts
Oh, yeah.
in the 9th inning.
So it's an interesting dilemma to be in, but again, it just depends on are the ownership of the Mariners going to say yes, it's worth it to us to spend $15 million on Logan
Yeah.
Gilbert for another year? I don't know because our we've been so cheap. So to me, it's like I would love to say yes, we're going to be good again next year, but it's like if we don't sign everyone, I mean, you
Yeah.
have to sign Kirby as well, right?
Yeah, he'll
Kirby
be in
and
arbitration.
Gilbert are
one.
both on arbitration.
I think Cal Raleigh has one more year before arbitration.
I think that's correct. And obviously the 2 players that are really locked up. I guess
and then
3
Randy's
is
going to be in arbitration. So
yeah, but Randy. I mean, and that's the thing is, if you can keep them all for fair market value, you're not
Yeah.
going to get any better. So why not?
Yeah.
Like, why would you let Logan Gilbert, Kirby, Cal, Randy, any of these guys walk when you go, hey, this is
Yeah.
if we can't agree to a 5-year extension and you're going to go to arbitration, like we said, and you get the judge or whoever, the mediator in the middle, and you say, hey, we're going to say Logan Gilbert, from what he has done, he is worth, what's the number? 15 a year?
yeah,
You look at that and go, that's fair. He's a Cy Young candidate. If you want to sign him to a long-term deal, you have to give him Castillo money.
yep,
And Castillo's on 22?
something like that. Yeah.
He's on
It's very close.
pretty decent money. So it's like, again, if you want to do that, then that's fine. But if you don't want to do that, then that's the way you're going to lose him.
Yeah, he's got 21 million for the next 3 years.
Yeah. And, Castillo's been really good. Gilbert's been better this year. Kirby's probably been better. Even Brian Woo's been better this year than Castillo, in my opinion.
Castillo's turned it around. I don't know if I would go that
Statistically, maybe
far.
not. But Castillo had a really good game last night. But I think that he He has, I think, overall this year, I'd rather like Castillo's been a little bit more shaky.
Yeah, he's at a 3.4 ERA
3.4.
with how many strikeouts? 148, so pretty solid. Then 148.
But it's hard to
innings
go
pitched.
off of like that right now because Brian Wood has missed a good chunk of this.
Yeah, Brian just hasn't been consistent as far as making starts,
but just playing.
But, yeah,
But when he's been on, I mean,
he's been solid.
He this year 2.72 ERA, 50 strikeouts, and 67.1 innings pitched. 13 games. Games started all 13 of them. He's 5-1.
yeah. I mean, he's been really good. when
He's
out
been really good, and so like it's hard for me to be like, oh yeah, Castillo's just better because his name is better. I don't know, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, who was the rookie? Was Taylor, wasn't it?
there. Yeah, I can't remember his first name. I know it was Taylor's number 59. Troy Taylor.
Yeah, he just got called up recently.
Yeah, he's from Double A. I'm pretty sure. So
It does not say on this. Oh yeah, Alabama.
yeah, it's
A-
giving
was
me
that Ale?
Edwin Diaz vibes. That's what happened last time.
I wouldn't go that far right away.
Well, just
but-
like how he came.
yeah,
up.
the route. Yeah, he's 22, 6 foot. He's a big guy.
Yeah,
But
we'll see. I mean,
I did see him get called up, and I didn't really know much about him, but
Yeah.
I don't know what he did in the minors.
He had like a
truthfully-
1.67 ERA,
It's pretty
and then
solid.
had like
In
20,
double
21
A's.
saves.
Yeah, and double A is
so.
pretty solid. Well, that's fine. The only other news that I saw, because we'll get off the Mariners and stop annoying everyone. I thought it was interesting. The power rankings came out this week again.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, the top kind of four are still the same: Yankees, Orioles, Phillies, Dodgers. I think Cleveland's been disrespected. I think Cleveland should be a top 3 team. They've been a top 3 team all year.
Yep.
To me, I get the records, but I could be a hot take. I think Cleveland is better than Baltimore and the Yankees. I think they've been better. They are on a little bit of a roll. Milwaukee, Kansas City. I think Kansas City's a little overhyped. I mean, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll probably make the playoffs, but I think like Minnesota's still better than them.
Well, Kansas City's had really good luck with their pitchers.
That's what I was going to
Cole
say. is
Reagan,
they've kind of
Seth
gotten
Lugo, and then another guy.
Who'd have thought Seth Lugo?
Absolutely nobody.
Diamondbacks have been on a tear. Padres have been on pretty good. Houston at 11, and then Seattle at 12. We are tied at the top of the division. Nothing crazy. The biggest one that I see, again, the Braves genuinely might miss the playoffs.
They had a horrible trade deadline. I mean, they added Jorge Soler.
Didn't do
I was like,
anything.
what are you guys
I don't know
doing?
what I'm going to look up what their schedule looks like. But stop with the ads. I'm so quick to get you. I think that I don't know. They're an interesting dilemma with what they're going.
Well,
to have to do.
they couldn't have.
They play like. I mean, their division is not particularly easy.
No.
They have to obviously going to have to play the Phillies maybe once or twice. So right now, let's see where we at. We're at the Marlins. Blah blah. They just lost to the Marlins. They lost 2 out of 4.
Yep. They just lost the series to the
You
Brewers.
go to San Francisco. San Francisco's been good. I mean, if you have to play Blake Snell right now, good luck to you. Holy smokes. To the Angels, they should win that. Then the Phillies at home, going to be tough. Washington at home should be fine. At the Twins sucks. At the Phillies sucks.
Yeah.
And then September, Rockies at home should win. Blue Jays at home. You never know what Blue Jays team you're going to get. One game, that is so random. Monday
Probably
the
makeup.
9th, and probably makeup against the Reds. Then at the Nationals should be easy. Reds should be, again, Reds are one of those teams you just don't know what you're going to get.
I know.
At
Ty
the
France.
Dodgers. Yes, I
Come
don't even
back to
talk
bite
about Ty
him.
France has been on fire. He's batting like 270 right now with that. At the Dodgers, terrible. Or Dodgers at home, excuse me, terrible. At the Reds, again, don't know. Marlins seem to be spoilers this year. Mets, we just smoked them.
We absolutely
21-1
crushed
was
them.
crazy.
But-
I think that was a jet lag. There was a lot of, I don't know.
Yeah.
We looked really good. And then
Yeah.
at Kansas City, that's not an easy schedule to
No.
tell me that they are going to gain, what is it? They're 7 games out of the division.
7.5.
7.5 out of the division, and they're just barely in the wild card.
Yeah.
A half game. I
Half
believe.
game in the wild card.
So,
yeah.
and you got to think again. Met series is tough. The Giants series is tough. The Red series, they play them
Dodger
twice.
series is tough for
Well,
sure.
but I'm just saying, like the teams that are behind them in the
Yeah.
wild card, they don't play St. Louis, but otherwise they play the Reds, Giants, and Mets, and the Nationals a bunch. And again, Nationals are 8 games out. If they sweep the Braves twice, they're in it. Like there's enough teams that you just
Yeah.
go like, this could get interesting. I don't know if they're gonna win it. I would not say I'm confident. Because I think that wild card is a little bit too tight for anyone to like. The Mets had a really bad series against us, Padres and Diamondbacks have both been really good. They have 4-game lead.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It'll be kind of crazy. And the Mariners are obviously 2.5 out of the wild card and tied with the.
Yeah. We
So
basically have to win the division.
I don't
It's
know
gonna
about
come down
have
to it.
but 2.5 games is not crazy. We could. I mean, I don't know. Do we play the Twins or the? I'm just now looking at random. I'm just trying to see if we play the Twins or the. Who was the other one? I just exited out of it because I'm a ding dong. It's the Twins and the
Astros?
Well, the Astros are in there. We play them definitely because remember we get Logan Gilbert.
Yeah.
For
Oh
them.
yeah. Big deal.
It's the Twins and the wild card is the what? It's the Twins.
Where's
and
the wild?
It's not. It might be. It's not the Yankees. It might be the Rays.
Not sure.
But anyway, like I mean, our end of the season is not. We should be okay. in
Oh, the
my
Red
opinion.
Sox, I think, are actually in there.
It might be them, but it's not them because I would have recognized that name. I can't remember who it is in the wild card.
Oh,
but it's
the Guardians right now. No. Sorry, it's the Yankees and the Twins and the Royals.
Royals. That's what I'm thinking. But like, think about the Mariners. Back to them, I guess. Sorry, guys. Detroit should probably win that series. Pittsburgh, we do play Paul Skeens, so I'm going to say we probably should win the series, but I don't think we'll beat Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
Dodgers, we lose the series, I would think. Giants, again, if we avoid Blake Snell, I don't know if we have him or not. We should be okay, but obviously that sucks.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay at home, I think we should be fine. At LA, for some reason, the Angels have smoked us every year. Or this
been
year.
rough.
This year. To the Athletics, that should be a 4-game sweep. To the Cardinals, that could be a tough series.
Yeah.
Padres at home. Somehow we just handle the Padres. We just beat up the Padres. Texas at home. Texas has been a little bit up and down. Yankees at home. Tough series. And then to Texas, again, tough series. To the Astros, and then A's at home. Like, it's not that hard. Like, really, in hindsight, you have the Astros, which is tough. St. Louis, New York, San Diego. Those are like the only teams I'm like, we might lose one or two, and the Dodgers, but who cares about the Dodgers? Like San Francisco, I'm not that scared of. Pittsburgh, not scared of. Angels, not scared of. Athletics, not scared of. Padres,
We just have to win the games we should win.
100%.
That's pretty much
And that's
it.
a lot easier said than done.
Yeah.
Only other news that I have in baseball, Josh Bell has decided to flash it back, and he's batting in the last 7 games, 333.
Okay.
333,
Out of nowhere.
2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 5 strikeouts in 30 at bats, 10 hits.
Dang.
Out of nowhere,
Go Josh
just kind
Bell.
of goes off. I don't know why. I just saw that. And I was like, that guy's going crazy. Other big news: Red Sox suspend Duran 2 games
Oh, yeah.
for his insensitive word. I don't know what he said.
I do. I watched the video. It's
well-
very clear.
Is it a bad word? Like, can I have what it starts with?
I mean, it starts with an F.
Okay, and it ends with
A T.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's a couple words in. There's 2 letters in the same back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. You shouldn't say it. 2 game. I mean, I think it's the Red Sox are suspending him, so I think it's a PR move from the Red Sox as well.
Yeah.
Which I have nothing against. Again, I think words like that, you just have to know where you're at. It's just like anything. Just be nice. I mean, there's no reason for the word to say it.
Yeah.
If you want to say it in your
Yeah.
friend group behind closed doors, awesome. If you are a Major League Baseball player and people are recording
Probably
you, taking
not.
pictures of you, and there's hot mics everywhere, probably not the best word to say. But that's what I got.
Yeah. I think
That's
that
all I
was
had going
pretty
on.
much the majority.
and
of what
the
we
other
had.
big one is your favorite player's back. He's healthy. Mookie Betts.
Oh, let's go. It's about time.
Yeah, whatever.
About to turn it on.
Whatever.
Here goes nothing. Although my pick did absolutely get shattered of him winning MVP,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
very
it's
sad.
Gone.
But
Thank
and the Braves are
goodness.
not winning the World Series, so
That was
tough
your-
times.
we need to go back through that.
Yeah, it
We
was
need to
tough
do that. I
times
haven't
for me
seen that.
for
We gotta
sure.
go see those again.
Thanks for watching the Kind of Athletic podcast. Please make sure to like and subscribe on all of our social medias, and we will see you next week.